The flamingo stood at the very edge of the massive crater, her vibrant pink feathers creating a sharp, beautiful contrast against the jagged, black basalt rock. Beneath her delicate feet, the ancient ground hummed with a low rhythmic vibration. Steam hissed violently from a nearby fissure, curling like white ghosts around her long, slender legs. Despite the danger, she did not fly away. She remained anchored to the trembling earth. Instead of fleeing, she lifted one leg with grace and tapped the cooling lava rock, testing the mountain's temper. The volcano groaned in response, sending a thick plume of gray ash high into the darkening sky. Thea began to move. She stretched her wings wide, feeling the rising heat currents. Her movements were sharp, deliberate, and strange. She hopped over a glowing crack, her talons clicking rhythmically against the stone. Every time the volcano pulsed, she adjusted her rhythm, spinning in tight, elegant circles. Even as small rocks tumbled down the crumbling slope. High above, a group of other birds circled in a frantic panic, squawking in loud alarm, but Thea kept her eyes fixed on the shifting golden patterns of the magma. She leaped over a sudden burst of sparks, landing gracefully on a narrow ridge. The intense heat singed the very tips of her feathers, but she did not falter. She tapped her beak against a sharp piece of obsidian, creating a steady, echoing beat. Suddenly, the ground tilted violently. The mountain could no longer hold its breath. A fresh river of molten lava surged upward, splitting the path ahead and devouring the stone. Thea sprinted toward the crumbling edge, her wings beating hard against the thick, sulfurous air that threatened to choke her. She was a streak of pink against a world of orange fire. Just as the ridge collapsed into the molten flow, she took flight. Her wings caught the scorching wind, pulling her upward and away from the hungry flames. She soared through the ash, circling the peak one last time. As the earth roared beneath her, a lone survivor of the mountain's fury, she landed softly on a distant stable cliff, far from the reach of the fire. She looked back at the erupting mountain, watching the chaos she had just danced upon. Tucking her head under her wing, she stood perfectly still, a silent statue of peace.